Good morning, cyber friends. This Mitty Man coming at you again from Walker's Music for yet another word for the day. Saturday morning edition, and we like to give God, as usual, all the praise and glory and honor for life, health, and strength for as well as it is. And we also want to give shout out to all the cyber friends. You know who you are. Matter of fact, as the title of my video, as you see this morning, called Strife and Foolishness. First of all, let me be the first one to let y'all know that Mitty Man, really, being honest as I can, I have zero tolerance for foolishness and strife. As far as I can remember, even when I was unsaved, I didn't like foolishness and strife. I never liked mess. I can remember all during when I was coming up and when you know how you have family bickerings and arguments and stuff like that. I would never try to get myself involved in the feuds that family would have. I never did. That just was not my pet peeve. And when the aunts and the uncles and the aunties and the sisters and the brothers and all that kind of foolishness, when it get up, I used to always try to distance myself from it. And believe it or not, I would go into. No one would see me for days because I just don't like it, never have, and I never will. But what I'm saying is, you got to be careful the way you do things, people. The love of money, it says, is the root to all evil. Most of the time, you scratch the surface of all this stuff, and right beneath it, you'll find pride. And people want, I got to be in charge. I don't care about being in charge. Just get the job done, whatever it might be. Do what needs to be done. Let's make sure it's right and do it. So that's what I'm coming here this morning. I was sitting here. I was messing around, and matter of fact, I'm writing on a song with me and the Pastor Green. We had started working on it. I think I did a video about this here a few weeks ago, about a week ago, or perhaps, about the song that we kind of like made up on the fly during the service. And we talked to him on yesterday, and he reminded me of the title of what he was vamping to it and freestyling over. So that's what I started yesterday evening in the Studio A out in Walker's Music, getting it together, and I finished the song, other than a vamp that I want to put on it, and I'm going to do that perhaps today. But like I said, it's too much work that needs to be done, people, for us to fool around and mess. When you start dealing with strife and foolishness stuff, it don't do anything but just keep you pressed down. And that's the devil. The devil want to steal your joy. And believe you me, I intend not to let the devil steal my joy. Now, when people don't understand what's right, then that's not your problem anymore. In other words, you just make sure that you do the right thing for the right reason with the right motive. And God will take care of you. Don't you worry about it. In other words, when you get so full of pride and you don't want to admit when you were just wrong, that's your problem. Mitty Man is not going there. I'm going to do what's right, and I'm going to cut the deck. And I don't care who don't like it. Because, see, first of all, you ain't got no heaven or hell to put me in. But if I don't do right, in other words, we always say, what would Jesus do? Do what Jesus would do. And I never saw nowhere in Scripture, nowhere, when Jesus walked this earth, did he care about what people thought. He just did what was right, and he did it, and he went on. He didn't care about what those people thought and what this and he'll gonna think about me. This is what the matter with most of us today. We are more concerned about what people think about us than what God know about us. See, in other words, all this underhanded stuff that we sometimes get caught up in, and all this depressive talk. You know, some people don't like nobody. I ain't never seen people don't like nobody. If you got a problem with everybody you come in contact with, maybe it's something wrong with you. Because everybody's messed up but you. Oh, brother, come on, give me a break. People, let's get out of the strife and the foolishness. Don't let people get you caught up in that, because it don't do nothing to steal your joy. And I'm going to tell you, the joy of the Lord is your strength. If you lose that, you don't have anything else. This Mitty Man saying whatever you get into, if God is not in it, you come out of it. Don't worry about when people don't endorse you. Don't worry about when people move away from you. Maybe that's God getting your enemies away from you. Because I realized in my life, in these 53 years, you cannot keep people come and they go. The ones that are with you are with you. The ones that are not, they're not. You can't worry about that. You just going to do what you're supposed to do and cut the deck. This is Minute Man saying peace. Goodbye.